Welcome back, explorers. My name is Packer and this is my 4th episode designing fakemon. The theme for today's video will be recreating Harry Potter characters as Pokemon. I hope you enjoy, so without further ado, here is my first Pokemon. Lucius doesn't have a Patronus, so I'll be using his beliefs as the main focal point. Lucius believes in racial purity of the wizarding world, with a hate for those who are impure, as well as being part of the Death Eaters who share his mindset. So I needed an animal that represents this mentality and aggression to achieve its goals. So I picked the wasp, but I wanted a more interesting body proportion. So I came across a wasp, ironically named the Potter Wasp, which has bulky body parts connected by slender body parts. Now introducing Vespite, the pure blood Pokemon from Vesp and Spite, a pure dark type with the abilities Swarm and Levitate. Vespite are known for their zero tolerance policy when it comes to differently typed Pokemon. They will only tolerate other Vespite in their own swarm. However, they are sometimes known to work with other pure dark type Pokemon. I like how it turned out. I think it perfectly encapsulates Lucius Malfoy. For my second Pokemon, I'll be basing it off the character Professor Sprout, best known for her role in the second film, teaching students about the Screaming Mandrake group. So I'm going to fuse the two together, as well as add a Aztec death whistle, which sounds like someone screaming when someone blows into it. I'll give it lichen as hair, as well as a horn as a replacement for a witch's hat. A skull motif is added to its stomach with 2 holes that lead into its hollow body, which it uses for resonating screams. Introducing Azterout, a Mandrake Whistle Pokemon from Aztec, Terra and Sprout, a grass and sound type, with ability, own tempo and new ability, Holodeath, which lowers the accuracy of the foe 2 stages after fainting. Azterout is known for its odd social behaviour, running up to people and Pokemon they like, screaming in their face and running away again. When it comes to people and Pokemon they don't like, however, they whistle a nice song before attacking. This Pokemon has a funny personality and would be great to see in the anime. For my third Pokemon, I'll be basing it off of Professor Umbridge, a woman who seems quite nice at first, but turns out to be evil with severe punishments for her students. She has a love for the colour pink and cats, so that will be the basis of her design. There is a breed of cat with curly fur, and Umbridge is seen wearing some amounts of wool clothing. Umbridge had an odd punishment where students were forced to use a blood quill, which uses the blood of the student as ink to write down what they did wrong multiple times. So I'll also incorporate that into her design. Now introducing Immoral, the punishment Pokemon from Umbridge and Immoral, a psychic and poison type with the abilities Poison Point and Cursed Body. Immoral are harsh Pokemon when it comes to failure. If a fellow Pokemon or trainer fails to win a battle, they carve an insignia into their allies that will start to burn when failure occurs again. Most trainers don't notice this side of Immoral at first, being drawn to its seemingly nice personality. I like its abilities as it reflects how punishing Professor Umbridge is as a person. For my fourth Pokemon, I'll be combining 3 characters together: Sirius Black, Remus Lupin, and Fenrir Greyback. Lupin and Greyback are werewolves. Lupin became one because Greyback bit him as a child, and Sirius Black can turn into a black hound. Hagrid had a 3-headed dog named Fluffy, so I'll combine all 4 into a Cerberus werewolf hybrid. The first head is Lupin with a neutral expression. The second head is Sirius with a happy expression and some shaggy fur. The third one is Greyback with a grumpy expression and a scar to represent his brutal personality. Now introducing Cerberus, the fluffy Pokemon from Cerberus, Sirius, Fenrir and Brute, a pure fighting type with the abilities Guts and new ability Saliva. When contact is made with the Pokemon, the ability is spread. Cerberus are used as guard dogs to protect people and Pokemon alike, although the heads can be tricked into fighting each other over dominance. This design took me the longest out of all of them, as I found it quite hard to get the proportions right, as I previously wanted it to be a quadruped at first. I think I managed to recover the design though. What do you think? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to make another fakemon episode soon, so like and subscribe, and also comment any video ideas you want me to do in the future. Farewell for today.